All right, my friends, now it's time for the music. You guys ready for the music? Are you ready for the entertainment? Come on. How about a big round of applause for the music people? Come on. They're great singers and a great pianist. I have the great pleasure of introducing our entertainment, and many of you know one of the singers is a former staff member here at the ICNY. He served as the coordinator for the Reentry Family and Faith Circles and Support Program. Him and his wife are singers and joined the cast of Alive 55 and Kickin, playing the Dempsey Community Center in Harlem. The Alive 50 Kickin was featured on a CBS 60 Minutes segment this January. Through the songs of the show, the cast members talk about their life, about the things they've been through. And one of the singers, Theo, his story is about recovery and redemption. He spent 40 years in prison, and now he's discovered his true love, Phyllis, and they sing together. It's beautiful. I heard them in soundcheck. Tonight they will be performing a few songs from the play, accompanied by Grammy Award-winning songwriter and producer Greg Kelly. So how about a round of applause first for Greg Kelly. He's coming out here. Greg Kelly, everyone. How about a round of applause for him? And he's going to bring up the singers in a second. All right, Greg. Go get him, my friend.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, everybody. We hate to disturb your dinner, but we would just want to introduce to you this wonderful segment. Navigating through life's challenges is not always easy. Navigating through life's challenges is not always easy. These two people that are going to come to the stage, and I'm so honored to be the musical director of this hit musical that is airing every Saturday in Harlem. We were featured on CBS 60 Minutes back in January. They followed us for about a year because we talked about the setbacks in life, real people, real stories. Setbacks, but for every setback, there was a get back. And these people have come through these challenges with a song. So it's their stories and their songs, real people. I want to introduce to you now my cast members that I'm so proud of, 2 stars of the show Alive. And listen, CBS 60 Minutes was so pleased with the airing of the show that they're going to re-air our segment about our show on July the 12th. So if you're watching CBS 60 Minutes, you'll see us on that segment again. Please give a warm round of applause for our 2 cast members, Mr. Theo Harris and his wonderful wife, Phyllis, who will come later. Thank you. He is going to do an excerpt from the show Alive, just as we present it on the stage. Mr. Theo Harris.
I never knew my father. I was born in Bloomsburg, Pennsylvania. Bloomsburg, Pennsylvania. And I was brought to Harlem when I was 5 years old. So my role models were pimps, players, and drug dealers who taught me that the fast life was the good life. I became addicted to drugs. An addiction that caused me to steal and put my life in danger. But it also caused me to spend 40 years of my life in prison. I spent 40 years in prison. But the one thing that I discovered throughout all those years is that God is a good God. He's a merciful God. He's a God of second chances. And he gave me a second chance, even when I didn't deserve it. But he went a little further. He gave me something that I least expected. He gave me the woman of my dreams, who I met and I married in prison. And I can remember sitting in that cold maximum security prison cell late at night, when the lights were out and everyone was asleep, I would reach under my pillow and take out her picture. And I would look at it and I would wonder if she would be strong enough to be there when I got out, if she would be strong enough to wait for me. And I would just look at that picture. And this is what I would think. Oh, my love, my darling, I hunger for your touch. A long, lonely time, and time goes by so slowly, and time can do so much. Are you still mine? I need your love. I really need your love. God, speed your love to me. Oh, lonely rivers flow to the sea, to the sea, to the open arms of the sea. Lonely rivers sigh, wait for me, wait for me. I'll be coming home, wait for me. And oh, my love, my darling, I hunger for your touch. A long, lonely time. Oh, and time goes by so slowly, and time can do so much. Are you still mine? I need your love. I really need your love. God, speed your love to you. Know I need your love, and I'm glad to be your love. So please won't you speed your love to me. My love. She waited.
Now presenting to you the real wife of Mr. Theo Harris, Miss Phyllis Harris, as she does an excerpt from the show Alive, 55 and Kicking.
Cleaning up. Cleaning up after everybody's mess. You know, they leave stuff around, and you know what they say? Wait for the cleanup woman. I go to work, and I clean. I go home, 5 kids. I said 5 kids. And what do you think I do? I clean up. But you know what? Then, just to make do, and just to make it through, I didn't work just 1 job, not just 2 jobs, but 3 jobs. 2 during the week and 1 on the weekend, just to make it through. I thought about it. I said, a workhorse. A workhorse, that's what I was. I worked hard for my money, so hard for it, honey. I worked hard for my money, so you better treat me right.
Treat her right.
I worked hard for my money,
Yes, she do.
so hard for it, honey.
Yes, she do.
I worked hard for my money, so you better treat me right.
You better treat her right.
There I go in the corner standing, I'm wondering where I am. It was strange to me, some people seem to have everything. 9 a.m. on the hour hand, and I'm waiting for the bell, but looking real pretty, waiting for my clientele. I work hard for my money,
Yes, she do.
so hard for it, honey.
Yes, she do.
I worked hard for my money, so you better treat me
Treat
right.
her right.
28 years had come and gone, and I've seen a lot of tears of ones who come in to seem to really need me there. It was sacrifice from day to day for little money and just tips for pay, but it's worth it all to know they really care. I work hard for my money,
Yes, she do.
so hard for it, honey.
Yes, she do.
I work hard for my money, so you better treat me right.
Better treat her right.
They already know I've seen some bad times. They already know these are my good times. I'll never sell out, I never will, not for a dollar bill. I work hard. I work hard for my money,
Yes, she do.
so hard for it, honey.
Yes, she do.
I work hard for my money, so you better treat me right.
Treat her right.
I work hard for my money,
Yes, she do.
so hard for it, honey.
Yes, she do.
I worked, and I worked, and I worked, and I worked, and I worked. I worked so hard for my money, so you and you and you and you better treat me right.
Mr. and Mrs. Theo and Phyllis Harris, everybody.